Hey Harry Potter fans, Peter Kenneth here. Welcome back to the Potter Collector channel, where we are a community of collectors. As you can see, we are back in the Potter Collector library, which we haven't been in for quite a long time. This is actually the first video that I've filmed in here in maybe a couple of months. We've been doing a lot of Wizarding World of Harry Potter videos, so it's nice to be back with the books. Today, we are going to talk about the new 20th anniversary editions of Harry Potter and the Prisoner of Azkaban. The coloring of these books is just phenomenal. Like, they are so vibrant, they are so colorful, they just pop on your shelves. I especially love the paperbacks. They just have a nice, well-made, premium sort of a feel to them. I don't know how to describe the feel of this finish specifically, but it's like a not smooth, not rough sort of feel, which gives the book a very high-end feel to it. That's just for the paperbacks. The hardcovers feel a little bit more cheaply made, which is kind of sad because of the hardcovers, and I prefer hardcovers over paperbacks. But we will get to the hardcovers in a second. Let's keep talking about the paperbacks. One of the things that I love about these 20th anniversary editions is that the cover artwork on each book, Philosopher's Stone, Chamber of Secrets, and then Prisoner of Azkaban, they all have different themed cover artwork that goes with the book. But Bloomsbury took it a step further. Each individual house has different themed cover artwork. So starting with Gryffindor, we see the Stag Patronus. On here we see the Shrieking Shack. We see the Forbidden Forest, Harry casting the Patronus. Hagrid is on here. And then in the center here we see what looks like a wolf, but it's black, so I think it's supposed to be the Grim. And actually there is a small werewolf in the corner coming out of the Forbidden Forest. So my guess is that this is definitely supposed to be the Grim. We see Dementors mixed in with this. It's really, really beautiful artwork. And then on the back we have the Hogwarts crest, which shows a griffin and a unicorn on either side of a lion. And then on the bottom it says Gryffindor. The cover illustration is done by Levi Pinfold. It's really, really beautiful stuff. And then on the spine, there is a lion for the Gryffindor edition. Look at that red. Look at how just bright and vibrant that is. It's really, really incredible. Moving on to Hufflepuff, we still have that Grim in the center. On Hufflepuff, we see Dementors. We see the Golden Snitch at the top. We see Crookshanks, the Night Bus, the Whomping Willow, a Quidditch player. I'm not sure if it's Harry or not, but a Quidditch player. On the back, we have the Hufflepuff crest with the badger in the center and what looks like a warthog and a dog or a wolf on either side of the crest, and a badger on the spine of this book. Moving on to Ravenclaw, we see the Grim in the center, but we have a Professor Trelawney theme. So at the bottom there's a teacup, and there's some steam coming from the teacup that swirls around 4 different towers. We see Buckbeak flying up at the top. Trelawney is on here. Again, we see some Dementors. And on the back we have the Ravenclaw crest, which has an eagle, which is great. And on either side are an owl and a raven. So that's kind of nice that they put the eagle in the center, as it should be. And then on the spine we have the eagle, which represents Ravenclaw. Now we are on to Slytherin, again, that Grim. And at the bottom there is a potion vial and Peeta Pettigrew. We see Azkaban, or possibly where Sirius Black was held at Hogwarts. A lot of Dementors on the Slytherin cover. And there are 3 Quidditch goalposts, as well as what looks like a statue. On the back cover, we have a snake in the center, of course, the animal for Slytherin. And then there's a phoenix and what looks like half dragon, half bird on the other side. Not quite sure what animal that is. And then on the spine, we have a serpent or a snake, which represents Slytherin. Out of these 4 covers, I think that Gryffindor is my favorite, mainly because we see Harry at one of the corners casting the Patronus, and then his spell kind of swirls around the cover art, and then we see the stag exploding from his spell at the top of the cover art. All right, now on to the hardcovers. One of the things I'm really excited that Bloomsbury is doing is they are alternating cover colors. so that there is a striped pattern when we have all 7 books, which kind of mimics the striped pattern that we have on the text block. So we have Philosopher's Stone, Chamber of Secrets, and then Prisoner of Azkaban, and we know Goblet of Fire is then going to be yellow, but they are doing that with the paperbacks as well. So Chamber of Secrets paperbacks are black, and then Philosopher's Stone and Prisoner of Azkaban are colored. The cover artwork on the hardcovers is the same as is on the paperbacks. However, the paperback cover artwork is black, and then on the hardcovers, since it's a black background, they put it in a specific house color, which actually allows you to see it a little bit better. Some of the things pop a little bit more. For example, Harry in the corner and Hagrid on the Gryffindor version, and on the back, the Gryffindor crest really pops. Another thing that I love about these books, on the spine, they changed the design of the animal that the book is representing, the house it's representing. So we have lions in 3 different poses. They don't just use the exact same one. Every book has its own unique pose, which is really, really cool. The Hufflepuff version specifically is really, really nice with this black background because the yellow really, really pops. The blue on Ravenclaw is just rich and royal. I mean, look at that with the black background, and certain aspects of the cover artwork are highlighted in gold. It's really, really beautiful. The hardcovers have this striped pattern on the opposite end of the spine, and then the top and the bottom are solid colored based on the house that it's representing. But the spines are so cool. And that's another cool thing that Bloomsbury did is you can display your book's spine out or text block out. Either way, it's really decorative and it really shows the book off, and I just love these books. Underneath the jacket is a solid black book. The writing, the title, oh, that's cool. It says Slytherin Edition on the spine of the book itself, but solid black and then green lettering for Slytherin. All of them have solid black boards, so I'm not going to show all of them, but for example, Ravenclaw, we have blue lettering. There are more goodies on the inside of these books as well. There are beautiful portraits of the 4 founders in the different books. Now these haven't changed, and I'm guessing that they won't change. But then each of the books have house-specific information that changes in each book. So Philosopher's Stone, Chamber of Secrets, and then Prisoner of Azkaban. All of the books have this map of the Hogwarts grounds done by Levi Pinfold. And then in the back of the books, there is even more information, new information based on the book. For example, the Chamber of Secrets books showed the common rooms for each of the different houses. And then in Prisoner of Azkaban, it looks like it shows a different character and their Patronus based on their house. So for example, Nymphadora Tonks right here, Severus Snape in the Slytherin edition, Cho Chang with her Swan Patronus is in the Ravenclaw edition, Hermione Granger with her Otter Patronus is in the back of the Prisoner of Azkaban edition. Now, whether you get the paperbacks or the hardcovers, all of the additional information or sketches and pictures, the insides of the books themselves are the same. It's just whether you want paperback or hardcover. Bloomsbury is really knocking these books off of the bookshelf. Next year will be the 20th anniversary of Goblet of Fire, and then we have a 3-year gap. I think we might have to wait 3 years until we see Order of the Phoenix in this 20th anniversary edition. So that will be a little bit sad, but we can enjoy the books that we do have while we wait for Order of the Phoenix. If you would like to purchase these for your collection, I posted links down below. If you have any questions about Harry Potter collecting, or anything else, please feel free to leave a comment down below. You can also reach me on Instagram at The Potter Collector, as well as Twitter at Potter Collector. I just started using Twitter a lot more, and I'm learning that it's a pretty fast way to answer questions. So send me a tweet, and I will get back to you as soon as I can. Now it is time to like, comment, subscribe, and until next time.
My name's Lincoln, and keep collecting.
Thank you so much for watching. If you're new here, welcome. You can subscribe right up here. You can also look at some previously posted content down here. If you have any questions about Harry Potter books or collecting, please feel free to contact me. I'm always happy to help. But for now, I must go. See you next time.
Whoa, where'd he go?